people gain from wearing a mask, and why are you opposed to wearing one yourself?
Well, I just don't want to wear one myself. It's a recommendation. They recommend it.
As we come on the air tonight, more than 200,000 people in the U.S. have now been killed by the virus.
The fact of the matter is, it's our bodies, it's our choice whether we're going to wear them, not wear them. You guys are overstepping your boundaries 100%.
Are you going to allow the government to tell you you have to wear a mask?
I am your president of law and order.
Rising tensions.
Tensions boiling.
Tensions are heightened.
It feels like the constant tensions and turmoil have taken over our lives. Why? With the coronavirus, the insurrection, the partisanship at higher levels than we've ever seen before, how did we get here? What's the psychology behind it? I think that to understand where we are is to defeat it. And to do that, there are three main principles that I think need to be underlined to understand the climate that we live in. The first, political sectarianism, is the tendency to adopt a moralized identification with one political group against another. 85% of Americans say they identify with one of the two major political groups, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Over the years, partisan relations have become less and less civil. While they usually keep a level of warmness around 48 degrees, we've seen the number drop to a chilly 20 degrees since 1970. With partisan relationships reaching such a low, how did this happen? Where did it start? It seems the heightened tensions that we see now began with the launch of conservative Fox News and its liberal counterpart MSNBC in 1996. With the rise of social media sites like Twitter and its counterpart Facebook, people are finding it easier than ever to hide themselves in single-sided beliefs and not exposing themselves to things that they find foreign. Next, we look at confirmation bias, or the tendency to interpret new evidence as confirmation of one's beliefs or theories. As humans, we often cook the facts to find a way to validate our beliefs. We become experts in finding supporting evidence for our theories. For example, the dress.
It's the question that divided the internet, indeed divided this great nation.
Now time for the great debate. What color is this dress?
It's clearly gold and white.
Black and blue.
It's totally white and gold.
There's nothing white or gold about it.
It's blue and black.
Yeah. Blue and black.
This dress is white and gold.
The dress is a prime example of cooking the facts and how easily it can get out of hand. If you look at the dress, you're going to see what your brain prefers to see. And you believe that how you see it is the truth because you saw it yourself. And then you see someone on the news who agrees with you, and it further drives you into the belief that you're right, even if you may be wrong. Our brain will put more weight on the sources that confirm our beliefs than those that oppose them. Because our stimuli are influenced by our preferences, we often see things quite differently from our peers. It's almost like an editor's desk in your brain. Your eyes may pick up the dress as blue, and the editor knows your preferences and changes the signal to a white dress. We all see things differently, and that's just how humanity is. The problem is when we begin to reject reality for some type of fantasy. Lastly, my side bias, or the tendency to exclude opposing information in an argument. In an experiment, participants were split into two groups. Group A was given a topic for research, and then members were assigned to either argue for or against the topic. They were then sent off to research their topic. Group B was given the topic and told to research. Once they conducted their research, they were assigned to either argue for or against the topic. Each participant was asked to write an essay based on their assigned opinion. After all of the participants' essays and notes were collected and reviewed, it was noted that Group B was less likely to have my side bias problems in their essays because they researched first and then were assigned to either write for or against the issue. Political sectarianism, confirmation bias, my side bias, none of these are endless curses. None of them are permanent. We can get over them. We just must remember to research before we take sides, to keep an open mind, and to stay critical.